Hi, this is Sonia with RC Solutions, and welcome to July Junk Journal Challenge 2025, and it's hosted by Lee's Art. And so today is day 5, and the prompt is tag. So we're going to be making a tag, and I'm going to have a link in the description for if you want to participate, how you can get all the information you need to get the prompt list and printables and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So the last few days we already made our little holder. So this is it's like a magnetic clasp that holds my prompt list. So we're just going to set that in there. And I'm going to make a tag. And I've already gotten some stuff out that I think I'm going to use for my tag. And I've got some cardstock. This was leftover from my Whispers of Time. And I just got like coffee dyed paper and scraps and just different little bits and bobs here and there. So I'm going to make one. Let's see. I'm just going to cut it down. I do like this leaf on here. So I'm just going to cut it to where that leaf shows. And then whatever size that ends up being is what we'll stick with. Let me make sure it's going to fit into the journal first before yeah, it'll fit. I think I'll leave it this size. So this right here, or actually, I was going to use this, but I might not. I think this is good enough right here. Or if I do, then this will be like double-sided. Either way, this right here measures approximately, turn this around. This is like 6.5 by roughly 4 by 6.5. And I'm just going to round off the corners. And I'm going to distress it, of course. And I do want to have like a little back to it. So I guess I will probably just add something on here. That's a good size right there. I'm just going to, I think I'll leave it like this color. And then we'll add some decorations on there. I'm just going to cut that down to size. I don't do good at measuring. I can measure, but I just don't feel like it. So I just kind of eyeball stuff. And then just kind of hope for the best. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. I'm just going to round these corners off. And I'm just going to distress it. And glue it on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have some other little things that I'm probably going to make some pockets, and we just have like some scrap Tim Holtz stuff. Let me cut this down about 1 inch. And then I want to tear it down because I don't really want to cover up that flower. Well, not all of that flower anyway. And then I kind of want to have a double pocket. So I'm just going to distress this and glue it on here. And then we're going to tear that down and get it to where it's not too big. Hold on. Let me go ahead and round this corner off first. And I'm going to round this corner off. Then I'm just going to glue this on here. I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. And then, because I want to have like a double layer, you know. And this is the front part of the tag. I'm probably not going to decorate the back because we need to have journal writing space. So, yeah. Where did I put my scissors? Here we go. So we're just going to cut that to about there. We're just going to tear this down. Kind of going in the same direction, you know. Add a little bit of distressed ink. Where did I put my dauber? And we're just going to glue this on. And then I'm probably going to stick, well, actually before I glue this on, I think I want to have this maybe even going around. Yeah, I think I will. Let me glue this on first. I'm gonna use some paste with this. Okay, need to wipe that off, it's sticky. Alright, so now we're just going to glue this on here. And I'm going to be stitching around the edge, but I wanted to put some of this stuff on here first so that it could get stitches with it. And let's see. I think I'm just going to add a little piece of this is parchment paper, and this is, I've had this from when I had coffee dyed some papers and had them sitting outside drying, like last year, year before last, or who knows how long it's been. But I like that color, so I'm just going to put this on here. I'm just going to take just like a little piece of it, because it kind of reminds me of washi in a way. It gives that look to it. Okay, so I stitched around the edge, and you can see on the back. So now we're just going to start gluing on some of these embellishments. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a bowl pin and this little word grace on here. Alright. So this is pretty much it. We've got our tag. And I could actually check that off. I haven't been checking these off lately. So we've already got torn edges, touch of gold, botanicals, something vintage, and tag. Yeah. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And like I said, I'll have a link in the description if you want to participate in the July Junk Journal Challenge 2025. And if you do and you want to post your creations, just use the hashtag JJJC2025 July Junk Journal Challenge 2025. So thanks for watching and happy crafting.